Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. Dr. Seuss. My old school was a different kind of place compared to what Fen is now. There were 5 boys in a class with 20 girls. In the mind of a high schooler, that would be great. But in the mind of a 3rd grade boy trying to figure out what he was in life, that was not the ideal situation. My family knew I needed a school that would be a better fit for me. Over the summer, I started to prepare for Fen. Stephen Anton, a 6th grader, wanted to show me around Fen before school started. My mom thought it would be a great way for me to get integrated into the Fen community. We met him on the 3rd soccer field, and that's where we played soccer for about half an hour while our moms talked. In that half an hour, he already made me feel like a true friend that I could trust. He showed me around Fen, and we went into a few classrooms that happened to be unlocked. Fen started to seem like such a great place in my eyes. We talked about sports that I played and what Fen has to offer. Just in that half an hour, my confidence level was risen by a colossal amount. I suddenly felt like this was the right school for me. Seeing a fellow boy's experiences at Fen made me feel so safe and like this was the right school for me and the school that I really needed. On the first day of Fen, I was nervous. I remember feeling like I was going to be sick. As my mother drove me down through the alien place that I now love and know as Concord, I did not know what to expect. I remember going down Monument Street and turning into Fen's parking lot area. We drove down the road and saw the big 8th and 9th grade boys out front greeting us. They seemed friendly and caring. It's what I needed in this time when I was so unsure what was to come next. When I got out of the car, I was greeted by the Vice President, Gabe Arnold. At first, I was lost. For a moment, I felt like time was frozen and I did not know what to do next. I did not know whether to go with him or stay with my mom. He put his arm around me, and that's the moment I felt comfortable. Fast forward to 5th grade. I was in Miss Byron's class, and I was a shaky student. I did not have the confidence and passion. After a long and hard first term, I needed a guiding figure. I was very unsure of what to do because I felt like I was a confident academic student, but 5th grade was a step up. I knew I was struggling and I was not keeping up with the rest of the kids, so I went to Miss Byron, and that's when my academic roles changed. She helped me with my assignments and told me what I needed to improve on. She made me feel like I was her number 1 priority, even though she had 16 other kids to deal with. She changed my career at Fen by telling me that I could turn my year around with her help. I felt like I was now in control, and it made me feel like I was a confident and smarter student. At the end of the 2nd term, I had an SS in 3 of my classes and was loving school. I felt like I was included in the community, and I felt like I was like everyone else. Feeling like you're falling behind is the worst feeling. But Mrs. Byron and the community helped me improve in my academics and in my everyday school life. Next year was 6th grade. I had Miss Toner as an advisor, and I did not know what to expect as she was a new faculty member at school. 6th grade was the first year I had grades, and I was very intimidated. That was a pretty crazy concept to me, as I thought getting sua sponte grades was a huge deal. My teachers were great and I was doing fine. The only thing I was nervous about was IS. I had Miss Stiga. She was so nice and caring, and she felt like she was my friend when I went into that class. The actual reading, vocab, and test taking was easy to me that year. The hard part was our Revolutionary War project. Each person in our class got assigned a character of the Revolutionary War. I got assigned Nathan Hale, a spy for the Americans. For some reason, this was one of the hardest projects I have done to date at Fen. There was something about taking notes and writing an essay that was just so impossible for me. I could take the notes and do the essay separately, but putting the notes into the essay and understanding the topic was one of the hardest things I did that year and in my entire Fen career. Miss Stiga helped me and walked me through what I needed to do. She sent me links of websites and she helped me learn how to take notes. She even helped me proofread my essay and she told me what aspects I should add and subtract to make it even better. After that was all finished, we had to do a presentation. We had to dress up as our character, present a 7-chapter journal to the class. I don't mind presenting in front of people, but when I am presenting something I am not confident in, I go downhill fast. I could tell that I was not the only one that was nervous, but I still needed to be brave. I got all dressed up in a hat that had a feather in it and a long brown coat. I got in front of the class, and I was nervous, but I knew if I fell, the Fen community would catch me. I went all out and ended up getting an A on the entire project. My Fen class and the Fen community have imparted confidence and hope into me. On that project, they made me feel like if I fell, they would catch me and push me even higher. 7th grade was one of my favorite years I have ever been a part of. All my teachers were great and every kid had a great attitude. This year I did not have a problem in school but out of school. My family has had 3 deaths from cancer. My aunt, my uncle, and my cousin. Before school started, my cousin was diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia, or AML. AML is a cancer that starts inside bone marrow, the soft tissue inside bones that helps form blood cells. The cancer grows from cells that would normally turn into white blood cells. Acute means the disease develops quickly. He went into Children's Hospital and was taken care of. He was cured of the disease partially when it came back on October 8th. He went into the intensive care unit and was taken care of by many doctors. Sadly, that was not enough. He passed away on October 9th early in the morning. I did not go to school that day as I thought I would not be able to cope with it at school. His passing was unexpected and it came as a real surprise to my family and me. My entire family was shocked by the news and only had each other. When I went to school the next day, I was greeted by friends and teachers. They all were very sincere and caring. I had so many friends come up to me and say, "I'm sorry for your loss," or "Is there anything I can do to help?" Those little things help me cope with the tragedy and make me feel a lot better. The Fen community helped me go through such a hard time. I felt like everyone was caring and everyone would do the same to anyone else if a problem presented itself in their lives. This year, I think I have grown and changed more than I ever have. Next year, we are having one of the largest 9th grade classes Fen has ever had. I am good friends with some and do not know some of the others. I'm excited about 9th grade because I think the fact that we're the leaders of the school is just amazing. We're the people that the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th graders look up to. Ms. McCarthy once said that the 9th graders set the tone of the year. The 9th grade class reflects the entire school's actions. Our 9th grade are such a great group of people and friends, and that it seems like we can only make Fen better. On our first day of school, in 4th grade, I remember Mr. Ward saying, "The people who you're sitting next to aren't just going to be your friends while you're at Fen. They'll be your friends while you're in high school, college, and some your best man at your wedding." For some reason, that stuck with me the entire time I've been at Fen. There is something about the community that Fen provides that brings each and every person closer and closer together every day they go to school. Throughout people's lives, they go through highs and lows. Every person needs someone around them that can help them when they are down. At Fen, there is not just one person. There is an entire student body an entire faculty and staff full of people that are willing and ready to catch you if you fall. Before the extemporaneous speaking contests that are held every year, Mr. Ward says that, "We are the safety net. If someone falls, we will catch them." That idea resonates with me now and will for the rest of my life.